you don't have to be out on the roads, for instance, like you're making some cool video, stay at home. You're a lot better off being nice and warm and dry at home than you are out on the roads. But if you do have to go out, it's not rocket science, folks. Just slow down. There's not nearly the kind of traction between your tires and the road surface during a storm, inclement weather conditions, as there would be on a nice, dry, warm, sunny day where you've got good traction between the tires and the pavement. We want to increase the travel distance between ourselves and the vehicle in front of us. On a normal day, 2, 3, 4 seconds between you and the car in front of you is generally pretty good. On a day like this, we want to at least double that. Let's go with 8, 9 seconds. So the car in front of you passes a stationary point, a mailbox, and you begin to count. 1001, 1002. 8, 9 seconds later, you should be passing that same spot. And that's a good judge to make sure that you've got plenty of distance between yourself and the car in front of you so that you can stop if you need to. The other big way to keep ourselves out of trouble is to only make one input at a time. If we're turning through a curve or a turn, we've got steering input added, stay off of the gas and the brakes. Once you've got the car through the turn, you're straightened back out, then you can gently apply your gas and start to accelerate. It's when we start making multiple inputs, we're steering and we want to add some gas through the turn, and the back end of the car starts to break out away from us and we wind up in some sort of a skid. As we come into the turn, we've added steering input and we get on the gas just a little bit too fast, and there we have that sort of rear wheel skid as the back of the car tries to get out away from us. If you do find yourself in a skid, we want to turn into the direction of the skid and come off of the inputs. More than likely, excess gas got us, excess acceleration got us into this problem. So by just lift your foot up off of the gas. We don't want to be slamming on the brakes because that's going to cause more problems. And look towards a positive goal. We're sliding towards that large oak tree. If we look at it, the hands have a tendency to want to go where the eyes are looking, and we slide right into it. A couple of things you might want to have in the trunk of your vehicle, especially if you're in a rural environment where if you got stuck in the snow, you might be there for a while. You want to make sure you got a good pair of boots, hat, gloves, some sort of communication device, cell phone, so that you can call someone in the event of an emergency. Some food, water, some of the things that you might want to consider putting in the trunk of your car. Snow shovel. If you do get stuck, stay with the vehicle. It's a lot easier to see the car. The rescuers will have an easier time finding that than they will your frozen corpse. And make sure that you let somebody know where you're going and what time you expect to be there, so that if you don't arrive, they have an idea of where you were supposed to be and it can kind of narrow down their focus. And don't be taking any shortcuts in a winter storm thinking you're going to shave off some time. More than likely you'll just get lost, then stuck, and then you really will be in a fix.